Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. So lately I've had a lot of people ask me if I was planning on making a video about Tales of CRESTORIA. Now I've been really busy the last couple days and I haven't really had the time to sit down and go over the game or even invest as much time as I want to with the game itself. But I do want to go through and actually talk about why I've been enjoying this game so much and why I think this game is worth playing. So if you guys enjoyed today's video and want to see more videos for Tales of CRESTORIA, then let me know down below in the comments. Also make sure to like button and subscribe to the channel. We're seriously getting super close to 50,000. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all of your support. So let's go ahead and we're just going to jump in. I'll let some of the gameplay kind of, play out for you guys, but I'm not going to do an in-depth analysis like I usually do for my first impressions videos for these games. If you want to see a more in-depth kind of me going over the combat, the summoning, everything like that, then head on down to the description down below and I'll have a link to my previous video where I played the game during sort of like its open beta test. Today's video, I just want to talk about my favorite aspect of the game and why I think this game is worth playing. So before we do that, I do want to mention something real quick about the story. The main aspect of this game that I love more than anything else about the game is the story itself. Now, usually when it comes to other gacha games, I'll jump in and, I'll pay attention to the story for like the first couple of, stages, mainly to see how the English translation is or to see what the tone of the story is. But then usually I just skip and just jump straight into the gameplay, auto through everything, get to the summons and just power up my characters. If you're doing that, then I think you're playing this game wrong. So I actually do want to mention something real quick before we kind of dive into this about the story, which I think will be a really good indicator on whether or not you guys are actually playing this game correctly. So Micella, which if you don't know who she is, she's the one on the far left right there next to Kanata, who's the main character to the story, and then we've got Vicious on the right. There is a certain point in the story towards the end of book 1 where Micella has a speech on top of a building. Now the events that follow after that are some of the craziest things I've ever seen in a gacha game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, either one, you haven't gotten to that part yet, or two, you're playing this game wrong. All right. If you don't know what's happening in the story, then you're playing this game wrong and you're not doing it correctly. Because this is a game that asks you to invest into the characters themselves, into their stories, into their trials, into their sadness and their triumphs and everything like that. Like, I really am rooting for these characters. And for example, Kanata and Micella, who I have on my team, I don't want them to leave my team because I've invested in their stories. And as of right now, the story that I'm kind of going through right now, because I've been taking my time going through the second gameplay, really paying attention to the story, learning more about the characters and stuff, is a lot more comedic than the darkness that happens in chapter 1. Like, there's a lot of really dark things that happen with like Nash and his sister Nisha. If you don't know what I'm talking about with those examples right there, again, you're probably playing this game wrong. If you don't know who Nash or Nisha is, you're playing this game wrong, okay guys? But I have to tell you guys, you need to invest in the stories of these characters. I think they're fantastic. Like, their interactions between each other are awesome. I love all their background, their stories, and everything that, like, their inspirations, their dedications. I know there's nothing more I can really talk about this game except for the fact that I love the story. I have been really invested into it, and that's why I've been kind of taking my time playing through it. I'm only rank 7, and I've only gotten into chapter 2, but honestly, I've been enjoying every single moment of it because, like I said, I've been kind of taking it slow. But I do want to point something out, though. If you are planning on taking it slow in this game doesn't necessarily reward you for taking your time, except for being able to experience that story. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of content in this game that is going to be locked behind certain moments in the story. For example, if you want to go through and unlock the tower, I believe it's called, let's go ahead and check it out real quick, so I'll show you guys. The Phantom Tower, which you can get a lot of really useful rewards in the game. This doesn't become available to you until you get into chapter 2. And if you're going through and you're paying attention to the quests and the story and everything like that, it may take you upwards of around, I would say it took me probably about 4 hours of reading through the story and just kind of taking my time before I actually unlocked the Phantom Tower. And there's things that eventually will unlock, like the raids and stuff, which I'm about to unlock very soon, that you need for your daily quests. And so the game can be slow in terms of unlocking most of its content if you're the kind of person that wants to pay to that story. So there is kind of a trade-off. If you're the kind of person that just jumps in and just wants to brush through all the content and unlock everything so you can start powering up your characters and stuff, then the game will let you do that, but then you're going to miss out on a lot of that story, a lot of the amazing moments that happen between all the different characters. But if you're going to take your time listening to the story, I'm going to warn you right now, it is going to take you some time to unlock all the other content. So that can be one caveat behind it. It does take a little bit of time to unlock some of this stuff. So Unfortunately, that's the price you have to pay if you want to have some really great characters. So let's go ahead and head on back real quick, and I'll talk about some of the other things real quick before we kind of... I do want to do some summons for you guys. I want to do a couple of summons because I haven't done any yet in the game, and I've been kind of saving it for this video. I do appreciate some of the progression systems in this game when it comes to your characters. There is a way where, like, when you go to summon your characters, you'll get Memoria Stones, which you can then use those Memoria Stones to kind of fuse with your characters and make them more powerful, and then equip them with other Memoria Stones. It can be a little bit confusing at first because you're like, wait, I want to have it equipped to my character to give them the extra bonus, or do I sacrifice it to boost them? So there is a little bit of a trade-off there to kind of figure out if you want to do that or not. I haven't exactly figured out if I want to do that. I've been kind of saving those. The other thing I want to talk about is I do think the game is fairly generous with its premium currency. Like, I'm at 6,390, and like I said, I haven't played a whole lot of the game so far. I've been just kind of paying attention to the story, but at least I've got enough to do some and some summons for it. The other thing too is it does add some little fun customization options for all the different characters in the game too. If you want to kind of go through and, you know, give them different hats and glasses and everything like that. Like right here, you can see all the different characters I can add onto my main screen. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and swap out one of my characters for Marcella because I love her. I think she's awesome. She's fantastic. So I do like all the little kind of customization stuff you can get. Like, there's achievements that you can accomplish that you'll be able to actually get stuff for the character room, which you can then put like glasses on. You can put hats on them. You can just make them look really, really ridiculous. And I'm really excited to see kind of where that eventually comes through. And I'm hoping it's more of a free-to-play style of a system where, like, you can get really cool cosmetics for your characters either by accomplishing, you know, certain achievements and stuff through updates that will come out to the game that you can unlock for your characters. I think that would be really amazing, where if you see somebody that has a really cool costume, you're like, wow, that guy accomplished that achievement. That's really cool. So that's another aspect of this game that I really enjoy. But with all that out of the way, kind of talking about the things that I love about this game, let's go ahead and do some summons. I figured summons would be a really great way to kind of end this video because, you know, when people jump into these games, they want to see summons. They want to see if you get lucky as a YouTuber. Now, they just came out and announced that there is going to be a brand new update to the game coming out, I believe, in 2 days with 2 new banner characters. So I was deciding whether I wanted to save those, but I'm going to go through and do my release summons because I have been kind of saving these, even though it's going to last for the next 40 days or whatever. But there is already brand new content getting ready to drop in the game like a week after release. So they're on board with the content for this game. They know people want and hunger for a lot more stuff. So hopefully we get a lot more story as well. So let's go ahead and just do 2 10-time summons and see if we get lucky. And that can save my other premium currency for the upcoming banners. So all right, so we got what was that? 7 gold Memoria Stones. Vague, I believe Vague right here is actually going to have a summer outfit. That's what the next banner is going to be. Anise, okay. Rose is brand new, and so we're going to unlock her right here. Hey, something wrong, whatever it is, don't worry, you can tell me anything. I know some people don't like the 3D graphics for the characters, but I actually kind of like their soft toneness to them. Like their soft edging and their more light, like, color correction on top of them. That's just my opinion, so. Caius Quells. We've got Sentinel Coolidge, which is going to be a brand new character. The name Sentinel Coolidge. If you got a ship that needs sailing or an ocean that needs crossing, I'm your man. Flynn, is that going to be new? Nope, not a new character. I believe it's only gold and higher that they're new characters. Agria. Ooh, they're going to save that gold for last. Pascal. And the last one is Anise. So we already have her. So there we go. We got 2 brand new characters. Let's go ahead and summon again. Hopefully we can get ourselves an SSR. I mean, that's what I'm crossing my fingers for. It'd be amazing if we got an SSR. I don't know what the summoning animation is, if it's different. I mean, this one seems to be a little bit lighter or brighter than the last time. And we've only got 2. Ooh, we only got 2 SRs this time. Sheena, okay. Ooh, how do you say that? Magalu? Magalu? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let's see what she looks like. The name's Magalu, not Maggie Lou. Oh, not Maggie Lou, like Soggy like Soggy Shoe or Doggy Doo or, oh man, so Magi Lou? I'll have to go back through and read her. Patty Floor. Soleil. Okay, Judith. I'm hoping we get some SR versions of these characters in the future so we can unlock them for our parties. Rita. So they're going to save that SR for the last one. Kongwei. Walto. And the last one is Rondalyn E. Effenberg, which I guess we already have her. So not like the most amazing summons. We didn't get anything absolutely crazy. But maybe when the new banner comes out, I'll go through and, you know, I'll save up my premium currency, push farther through the story, and do an updated video or an updated summon. So there you guys go. I've been really liking this game. Mainly because I love the characters. They're fantastic. They all have like such deep personalities. I've been really enjoying that so far. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below on this game. Are you guys enjoying it? Have you guys been actually paying attention to the story, or are you playing it wrong? And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. My name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.